Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek. Now, so basically I am reacting today to the entirety of the second series of Line of Duty. So you're going to see in the video description down below and in the pinned comment the link to all 6 episodes of this. Based on the first series, I do not believe I'm going to be getting this onto YouTube. It is going to get blocked. Yeah, this is going to be another good series. I just feel it in my bones because the first series was fantastic, so full of twists and turns, and I've heard that this series kind of builds on what it has already done. Now, normally what I do in these kind of videos is I save the roundup and I do it, within the video. What I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to give you a warning where you can go away, watch the episodes, and then come back to this video. And I'm going to do my proper roundup and my review of the series within this video here on YouTube. So make sure you come back once you've seen all 6 episodes. And yeah, I just hope this is going to be absolutely fantastic. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. You like the video, you turn on notifications, and of course you drop your comments down below. So I'm going to give you a countdown, and I'm going to get talking after I've finished watching this series in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there you go. So you've probably now realised that I recorded that intro on in the same moment that I'm going to record this outro, and quite simply, I finished watching the series yesterday. I had to have a really good think overnight and kind of sleep on my thoughts of this series because this was a very complex series of Line of Duty. It's got to be said. Now, as soon as Doc came in, I knew that he was going to be up to something because we learned it at the end of the first series, didn't we? I didn't think that Tommy would come back and be a feature part of this series, but he was, and he was the crux of Lindsay Denton, who was the same kind of character as the Tony Gates character in the first series, played by Lenny James. This one, Keely Hawes, playing Lindsay Denton, she gave an amazing performance, and the writing was amazing because I did not know which way to turn for such a long period of time throughout this series. I was going backwards and forwards at each turn. I was thinking, yes, she's innocent. She's been set up. She is so hard done by. Oh my God, no, I think she may have done it, and maybe she's been a wonderful actress and putting it all on. And then going back to feeling sorry and guilty for her, So you never quite knew where you stood with that character. And for me, I am still a little bit... I feel a little bit sorry for her. Because at the end of the day, she kind of got a little bit pressured into the situation and emotionally blackmailed into the situation. She did conspire to commit murder. There's no getting away from that. And, unfortunately, inadvertently caused the deaths of her fellow officers. They were crooked as well, from an emotional standpoint. That was a tough one. Because at the end of the day, she saw this young girl, who was only 15, this Carly, and through the innocence of a single comment, where she commented on, the necklace that Lindsay was wearing, and, saying, you're lucky that you have a mother that can give you presents. That kind of set something off in Lindsay. She then followed Carly. She then saw, the situation that she was getting into with Dryden, and then after he kicked her out because, Dryden saw Lindsay watching him, then Tommy turned up and he started attacking her and everything. And because he saw him attacking this girl, she fell for this girl. She didn't know where she was. And it just built up. And so Jane Akers took advantage of the situation. She took advantage of the good nature of Lindsay. So while I don't agree with her actions, I do still feel a bit sorry for her. If that makes any sense to you guys, I hope it does. But this is what is so great about the show, because you would love to be able to see it in just pure black and white. You say, they're the good guys and they're the bad guys. But there's more to it than that. There are shades of grey, There's not 50 Shades of Grey. That's a whole different thing. But there are definitely, you could have a really dark character and there is moments of light in it. You can have a really light character and there be moments of darkness to them. And that is what this show does really, really well. And I think that they tried to really emphasize that this time around with the three main characters, with Ted, with Steve, and with Kate. And they show that all of them, despite trying to be anti-corruption and trying to weed out the bad stuff, they still have their own flaws and they still have their own demons in their closets, So, this show is just wonderfully written, wonderfully acted, and I am looking forward to coming back for Series 3. I don't quite know when I'm going to get to it. It will be in a couple of months' time, because I'll be doing other shows in between. Obviously, when I did this originally, I did it on a week-by-week basis. I then did Death in Paradise, the first season of that, on a week-by-week basis. I'm doing these, I think, in this kind of format, in the kind of whole series at once kind of way, probably for at least these two shows, because it gives me the opportunity to get a few more videos out, because I've got so many different shows that people are requesting to see, like Katsukira along this kind of line. She's really recommending that I watch Trigger Point, which apparently does feature Kate and Hastings. Both of them, the actors who play them, they feature in Trigger Point as well. I've at least seen that when I just briefly tried to look up the show about that. So, I've got that. People like the idea of me doing Luther and various different shows like this. And I want to get to see more stuff. But the problem is I only have a limited amount of time. I don't think I want to go back to that point of doing 2 videos a day. Because I appreciate that I do watch a lot of content and not everyone is going to watch everything. And you guys have your own lives as well as I have my own life. When I did my kind of 2 episodes a day pretty much for like October, that took a lot out of me doing that month. It really, really did. Trying to be really ahead of the game to make sure all these videos are getting recorded and edited and exported and uploaded and everything to get them out for you. So it was hard to do that. So I'm trying to stick at 1 video a day. The odd days there may be 2 videos, but the majority of the time now moving forward, it is just going to be the 1 video in a day watching it. But I really hope that you guys have enjoyed this series. I hope you are enjoying everything that I do. In an ideal world, you're watching everything, but I appreciate that it's not going to be everything for everybody. So I appreciate anything that you do watch on the channel. But please help me to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm nearly there. I'm in the last, I'm less than 100 away from getting to 1,000 subscribers at the moment. So the way you can help me to do that is to like the video, is to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And of course, to turn on notifications so you see when the videos go live, to get more people looking at them. And of course, drop your comments in the videos as well. But I thank you once again for joining me for Line of Duty. This was fantastic, and if I don't see you before in anything else, I will see you when I come back for Series 3. So thank you once again. For now, my name's Kevin. I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.